Good afternoon to Mr. Uy. We have selected the 7-Eleven company for our group reports topic and we are going to do presentation. So, who are the presenter to present the slide? They are Jasmine, me, Zeen, Brenda and Liana. Okay, so why does the 7-Eleven exist? The 7-Eleven is founded by Joe C. Thompson and the retailer that operates more than 600,000 convenience stores in countries including Japan, Taiwan, Malaysia, China, Australia, and more. The 7-Eleven exists because the Southland Ice Company in Dallas, Texas started as an ice vendor. Next, what does 7-Eleven do? Normally, they are selling a limited variation stock of food, drink and other high turnover products, and also they stay open long for 24 hours a day of services. Moving on, for the target area, the division is targeted in sales department and we will focus on ordering process for the business area and the business unit will be the sales. Last but not least, why we choose this 7-Eleven company for our topic is because our team member's friend worked at there and she has sharing her work experience to us. And also, we would like to come up with few suggestions of improving. Next, for the business process, we are focusing on the ordering process. So what is the meaning of the ordering process? Generally, it is a process or workflow that happens after a customer places an order. Moreover, how is the ordering process after customer order the item by using their mobile 7-Eleven Now app? The step in order processing involving of picking, sorting, tracking, and shipping. Moving on, I will pass to Brenda. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Yana Shazina and I'll be talking about the business process model. So the business that we've chose to focus is 7-Eleven. The business area is operation systems. Business units is retail under convenience store. Business process is ordering process. So there's a total of 3 process in this model, which is customer, service in our headquarters, and a retail store. So as you can see, 1.0 is select items for purchase. Then it goes to 2.0, which is order confirmation, down to 3.0, order checking, further down to 4.0, order accepted, whether it's accepted or rejected. If it's accepted, then it goes to order receives order, which is 5.0. If it's rejected, then it goes back to 1.0, which is select items for purchase. Lastly, it will end with 6.0, order summary. Now, we'll be talking about each of the process models in detail. We'll start off with 1.0, which is select item for purchase. The description is views the menu, discuss about it, and chooses what to order. The input for this is none. Outputs for this is selected items. External service is CRM, SRM. Dependencies on technologies is the 7Now application. The second process ID 2.0, which is order confirmation. Confirm the finals order in my cart. The input for this is none. Output for this is final decisions of order, external service is CRM, SRM, and lastly, the dependencies on technologies is again the 7Now app. Moving on, 3.0 order checking. HQ checks whether the items ordered are available or not and whether they will need to replace any of the products. So the input for this is none. The output is availability of the item, external service, CRM, SRM, ERP. Dependencies on technologies is the 7Now app. Moving on 4.0, order accepted. Reject order or notify the client whether to consider alternatives to replace unavailable products or items. This goes back to the first process, and it takes an average between 5 to 10 minutes to review other orders. So the input for this is none. Output either proceeds with the order or alternative order. External services is none. Dependencies on technologies is a 7Now app and the 7-Eleven POS system. Moving on 5.0, receives order. Accepts order and send notice to the front counter or cashier. The cashier proceeds to get the items. The input is none. Output is selected items. External services is none. Dependencies is again 7Now app and the 7-Eleven POS system. Lastly, order summary. Create an order summary within the system for the service counter, inventory, stock count takes, and later checkout procedure. Input again is none. Output is the selected items. External services is a CRM, SRM, and ERP. Dependencies on technologies is a 7Now app and the 7-Eleven POS system.
So today I'm going to explain the external technology service providers in the 7-Eleven apps. So 7-Eleven apps, which is called the S7 Now Delivery apps, has collaborated with the software companies such as Google or Apple software company in order to launch the fintech payment and to launch those contactless mobile wallets such as the Google Pay and Apple Pay. So this has provided with various payment methods to the consumer so that consumer will feel convenience to make the payment. Next, I'm going to explain about the technology architecture system. So first, the consumer will use the 7 Now Delivery apps in order to order the items by using the online shop server. After they have ordered the item, the order has been converted to the database in order to carry out the order processings. In this process, the stock manager will check on whether the stock is enough to fulfill the order. So after the order has been fulfilled, has been approved, so it will send back as the notifications to the consumer and ask them to pay the money. So they can use various payment methods such as Alipay, Google Pay, or Apple Pay in order to pay the money. So after they have paid the money, right? So they now are waiting their products to get the delivery by using the 7 delivery apps. So this is the basic technology architecture system.
Hi, I'm Brenda, and I'll be discussing the potential improvement opportunities of 7Now's original ordering process model. We've identified that steps 1 to 3 can actually be tied together and simplified, as the original model requires employees in the HQ to manually go through the entire database to determine if the items in the order are available before accepting it. This slows down the entire process, increases the service department's workload, and increases the chances for human error. Thus, the more efficient SCM strategy is to implement an enterprise resource planning ERP cloud system that would be able to directly check all 7-Eleven outlets' inventory in a matter of seconds. This is because all the data are binded in a shared cloud database. Certain items that are out of stock will be made unavailable on the app to customers of that location from the get-go. Implementing the ERP software, we are able to simplify our new ordering process to just 4 steps. This is an illustration of our improved business process model. First, item selection and order checking completed by customers. Then, order confirmation at the service department. Third, the retail store receiving the order from HQ through the cloud system. And lastly, after completion of order, the order summary would be also uploaded to the company's cloud system and also customers' devices. The direct benefits of this new process is that it's much more time and cost efficient, as it reduces manpower and time required to complete a task. The new system also increases the transparency of operations and reduces human mishaps. The indirect benefits are that customer satisfaction can be increased, which leads to higher profitability, market share, and goodwill. Looking at the process in more detail, contrary to the previous ordering model, the first step of our improved ordering process is item selection and order checking. First, customers can view the product catalog on the app, and the availability of the items will already be shown according to the stock list on the central database. Then they can simply add their desired items into the cart. The second step is still order confirmation done by HQ. And then the order can be immediately sent to 7-Eleven's point of sale POS system. Lastly, the POS system will generate the order summary that will be sent to the retail store and also customers' mobile devices for easy tracking. At the same time, we also implement closed-sourced software to keep our databases code safe and encrypted to reduce the risk of data hacking. Thank you. This is all from me today.
The first security concerns is payment fraud. There is a lacking of two-factor authentications, which lead to the consumer transactions, has been frauded. And also there is a lot of the third party. They can easily access to the 7-Eleven payments account of the consumer in order to charge them or fraud them with the unknown amount of the credit card payment. And next, data hacking also has been increased recently due to the app users. They actually know well the consumers' data that is stored in the 7-Eleven apps, right? So they can easily access to it, and which lead to the high risk of data hacking. And last but not least, there is the password attack. A lot of the attackers, they are frequently seeking for various software in order to find or attack the password. So they hope that they can find the correct password to breach or to get into someone's account, and which is very serious nowadays in the world. So these are the security concerns. That's all for our presentations. Thank you and have a nice day.